Well, hello everyone. A very good morning to all of you, and welcome to the blood relation part 2. As we have discussed earlier, that हमने अभी यहाँ पे डिस्क्रिप्टिव मेथड और डेटा ओरिएंटेड मेथड हमने अभी शुरू किया है, एंड देन इसके बाद वी विल बी डूइंग द वन लाइनर्स एंड द कोडेड ब्लड रिलेशन. ओके, and please guys, this video is very important because at the end of the video I will be sharing an information, okay, where I'll be sharing something related to mock papers and everything. So stay tuned with this video. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so पहले थोड़ा सा रिवाइज कर लेते जो हमने पहले पार्ट में हमने पढ़ा था. दैट्स अगर दो चीज़ों के बीच में डबल बॉन्ड लगता है, दैट्स ए डबल बॉन्ड बी, तो दैट मीन्स वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द मैरिज बिटवीन दीज टू persons. And when there is a single bond, we are talking about that these two persons are sibling, bhai bhai, behan behan, bhai behan, behan bhai. Okay, when there is a plus sign, we consider that this person is male. When there is a negative sign, we consider that this person is female. Okay, so as I already written over here, we have covered the oriented data oriented concept. So now let's do the questions. Let's come on to the questions. Okay, so let's start with the questions. Okay, so I already have questions written over here, so let's start doing it. And I have already mentioned that unless you know the gender of a person, don't write the answer. You can simply say cannot be determined unless you know the gender of the person. Okay, so let's start. Amit is the brother of Sonia. So let's write it down over here. There is a guy named Amit because it's saying Amit is the brother of Sonia. Jyoti is the sister of Nikita. Now Jyoti and Nikita, no relations given over here. Sonia is the daughter of Satish's father, right? That means there's a guy named or a person named, I should say not guy, though Satish नाम सुन के लगता है कि किसी मेल का नाम होगा, but since we don't know the gender, we will say it is a person. So Sonia is the daughter of Satish's father. तो सतीश के जो फादर है, सोनिया उनकी बेटी है. तो यहाँ से सोनिया का जेंडर हमें पता लग गया. ओके. निकिता इज द डॉटर ऑफ कविंदर. वी डोंट नो अभी निकिता कहाँ पे फिट करेंगे, कविंदर कहाँ पे फिट करेंगे. ज्योति इज द मदर ऑफ अमित. नाउ right now we can see the relation that Sonia is the daughter of this person. Sonia is the sister of Amit. So technically Amit, Sonia, Satish, ये तीनों के तीनों siblings हुए and ये तीनों इस plus sign के बच्चे हुए. So that means अगर मैं यहाँ पे एक डबल बॉन्ड करके लिखा दूँ ज्योति is the mother of Amit, that means Jyoti is the mother of Amit. Now, Mukesh is Nikita's only sister's husband. Okay. Mukesh is Nikita's only sister's husband. That means I can say that Nikita's only sister is Jyoti and Mukesh is hence the husband. Okay. Now, we have one more person to adjust, and if I'm not wrong, it's Kavinder. Nikita is the daughter of Kavinder. So Nikita is also a female. That means Nikita and Kavinder both are sisters and both are the child of Kavinder. Okay. Now, I don't know whether Kavinder is male or female. So we will keep that, we won't put any sign over here. So now the question is, how is Satish related to Kavinder? So let's think of it. सतीश बेटा है मुकेश का और ज्योति का, और ज्योति बेटी है कविंदर की. सो दैट मीन्स एक लेडी ये ज्योति है, ज्योति का बेटा या बेटी हो सकता है सतीश, एंड फिर ज्योति के फादर या मदर हो सकते हैं कविंदर. सो दैट मीन्स if I have to put a relationship between Satish and Kavinder, I can say it's a relationship that is grandchild. So I can simply say Satish is the grandchild of Kavinder. Now, let's say if there are options like grandchild, grandson, granddaughter, or son. So the answer would be grandchild. But if there is only one option, let's say there is granddaughter and daughter, son, cousin. So we then we'll go with granddaughter. Okay, is that I hope that's clear. Okay, let's move on with the next question. Okay, now in this next question, it is written over here M is the brother of N. So let's put it down. M is the brother of N. N is the brother of P. N is the brother of P. That means M and P, all the three are siblings. Okay. Q is the father of M. Let's write down. Q is the father of M. Now, this is the data which is given to us. Now, based on these statements, out of this given option, which option is definitely cannot be definitely true? Might be true, but we cannot be certain about it. So let's check out the options. N is the brother of M. N is the brother of M. Yes, it is true. This statement holds true. Definitely true, in fact. N is the son of Q. Yes, this statement is also definitely true. P is the brother of M. Now, we don't know the gender of P, so it might be that P might be the sister of M. So, yeah, this would be our answer because M is the brother of P, that's true. P is the brother of M, cannot be say that because we don't know the gender of P. P might be the brother, P might be the sister. Okay, that's why I'm saying please, unless it is clearly mentioned over there whether the P is brother or male or a female, do not put the male or a female sign. Do not identify that particular person as a male or a female. Okay, okay, let's move ahead. So the option C is correct. Now let's take a tough question. These questions are quite easy. Let's take a bigger question. We have six members of a family in which there are two married couples. Okay, T, a teacher, is married to a doctor. Let's make it. We have T, who is a teacher, okay, and is married to a doctor. Okay, after that, doctor who is the mother of R and U, that means the doctor is female, so automatically I can say this person is male. Okay, because marriage is always done between a male and a female. Okay, when we are solving the blood relation question, the marriage part is always considered. If one is female, then other is definitely a male. Okay, so that, and doctor, and who is the mother of R and U, that means doctor has two children. One is R and the other one is U. Okay, we don't know the gender yet. Q is married to P. P has one son and grandson. Now I don't know where I should put Q, so let me make another chart over here. Q is the lawyer. Q is the lawyer and is married to P. And P has one son and one grandson. Okay. Now they are saying out of two married ladies, one is housewife. Now this is the most important part of the question because this statement will help you to combine this structure to this. Okay, let's see how. Okay, let's see how. Okay, now as it is said that out of the two married ladies, one is housewife. Now we can see over here this married lady is a doctor, and here the person has some kind of profession other than housewife, that is lawyer. So that means out of these two married couple, P is supposed to be housewife. Now if P is housewife, that means the person is female, the Q is male. Now P has one son and one grandson. That means I can say T is the son, P is the mother, and Q over here is the father, who is a lawyer by profession. Okay, P is over here a housewife. Now, are all the conditions satisfied? P has one son and one grandson. That means out of R and U, one is male and one is female. Okay, we don't know. So we don't know who is male, who is female, but we know one thing, that one of them is male and other is female. Okay, let's keep this thing in mind. Now there is also one student and one male engineer. That means all the other people are assigned with their professions. R and U are left, out of which the the one who is male is an engineer. So if for case 1 we say R is male, that means R is engineer and U will become student, right? And if U is male, then I can say U is an engineer and R is a student. Okay, so what is the question? Which of the following is true about the granddaughter of the family? The granddaughter, if R is male, the U would be the granddaughter. If U is male, then R would be the granddaughter. In both the scenario, the granddaughter will be student. So that is option number C is the correct answer. Okay. Try this question by yourself. Okay. And then after trying it, compare it with the my chart. Okay. Blood relation questions can are very easy if you have the basic idea, if you have the basic idea how to create charts. But if you don't have the basic idea of creating charts, it might become difficult. Okay, because right now we are doing the data oriented concepts. After that we'll be doing the one liners. In one liners it is very necessary to decode the chart, first to make the chart and then decode it in order to find the relationship between the people, which is directly not mentioned in the question. Okay, तो चलिए अब आगे बढ़ते हैं. Let's go on, move on with our next question. Now, it says D is the son of C. That means C would be above, D would be below, and we know D is the son, so D is son. We don't know whether C is mother or father, so we won't put a plus or a negative sign over here. Now, D is the son of C and brother of E. That means D is the brother of E. And E is the niece of F. Niece of F means that C has a brother or a sister, that is sibling, and E is niece, that means E is a female. C is the sister of B. C is the sister of B. Okay, boss. C is the sister of B. Okay. And aunt of A. An aunt of A. That means we have a child of B. Okay, and that child is basically a nephew or a niece of to C, and same manner C is basically aunt of A. Now the father of B has two children. Okay, understand this very carefully. The father of B has two children. Now that means B is married to someone, because B is a parent of A. That means the father of B has two children. There is a possibility B is the father, or there is a possibility the person who is married to B is the father of A. Okay, that means B would become a mother of A. So let's check it out. If A is the son of F, okay, that means F and B are a married couple. How is F related to C? Now let us consider this. If we say that the father of B has two children, now father of B has two children. Now understand this. Father of B means this is B, and this person has two the father of B has two children. Okay, one son and one daughter. Let's check it out then. Okay. Okay. I guess I have put F again and again over here. Let me just correct it. Let me just redo this question properly. Okay. I just took F twice. Let me just redo it. Okay. Let me just redo this question. Okay. Now, D is the son of C. So let's make D son of. C. And brother of E. That's wonderful. Brother of E. And E is the niece of F. E is the niece of F. Thick. E becomes the niece of F. That means F is a sibling of C. C is the sister of B and aunt of A. C is the sister of B and aunt of A. A. Okay. Now, the father of B has two children. Okay. The father of B has two children. So that means, and they say one son, one daughter. That means B is technically a male. Okay. And it has already mentioned over here that E is the niece of F. E is the niece of F. So how can E be the niece of F? That means we have to remove F from over here. Okay. And we'll be putting F over here. Right? That means B becomes female. Okay, because B F becomes female, sorry. So the father of B has two children. Okay, one is father of B has two children, one male, one female, one son, one daughter. And if A is the son of F, how is F related to C? So F is basically sister-in-law of C. Okay, let's consider this now. And okay, okay. Now we have the answer to this question. Let us consider. Let us go to the next question. Okay. Wait a minute, guys. Looks like my Google got activated somehow. Okay, great. My Google just got activated, and I really don't understand how to work with the Google. Somehow, sometimes I'm sitting over here discussing the questions with you, and my mobile is kept back over there, and it's doing the question itself. I don't know how it is happening. Okay, let me just take it. Okay, for a moment. Okay, okay, done. I guess it has stopped saying something. Okay, let's move on. Now, let's carry on with the question. Next question. We have solved this question, right? We have solved this question, right? We have solved this question, and we have done with this. Let's move on with the next question. Okay. Now, as we have already seen in this question that P, L, T, B, N, D. That is, there are say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was already mentioned 6 members in a business family. N is the son of B. N is the son of B. Let's go on with this. N is the son of B. Who is the mother of N? Now, who defines the person who is closer to it? That means B is the mother of N. Sorry, who is not the mother? My bad. Who is not the mother of N? That means B is the father of N. L is the brother of B. L is the brother of B. D and B are the married couple. D and B are the married couple. T is the daughter of D. T is the daughter of D. Who is the sister of P? So I can simply say P, T, and N are siblings. How is N related to T? So I can directly say N related to T. The answer would be brother. So with this, we have concluded the second part of our blood relation, in which we have discussed the data oriented questions. In the next video, we will be doing one liners, in which the question starts like this, like pointing to a man, pointing to a guy, pointing the kid playing in a park. R said that kid is the daughter of my uncle's brother, or something like that. Okay, these are the one liners basically. So we'll be doing those kind of questions in the next video. Now, since I have to discuss an important part with you, so I'll be attaching a Google form, okay, with this video. Okay, you can check out that Google form in the description. Now that Google form consists of three, I guess, three options. That is the name, okay, a checkbox for blood relation, yes or no, and your email ID. Now, why I'm sharing it? Because I'll be creating four papers. Okay, I'll be creating four papers related to each topic. So, since we are doing blood relation right now, so I'll be creating four papers related to blood relations. Okay, now please understand this very carefully, guys. I'll be creating four papers related to blood relation, and these four papers will cost you only rupees 48. That means rupees 12 per paper. Okay, rupees 12 per paper. So once you provide me with the name, blood relation, yes, no, and an email ID, I'll be sending a payment link, most probably a QR or a UPI ID, most probably a QR or a UPI ID. Okay, where you can pay rupees 48, and I will give you a date. That date would be, let's say, I have to give four papers. That then those four papers will be done in 1 month. Okay, most probably every Sunday. Okay, I'll be sharing the details of the link. Okay, where you can give those four papers. Now, why I'm taking four papers? Because four papers are divided in such a manner that one paper will only contain the questions which are data oriented. One paper will only contain one liners. Okay, one paper will only contain coded blood relation, and the last paper will be the mix of it. It will have questions related to data oriented, related to one liners, related to coded blood relation. All three types, right? So that's why I have made four papers. Four papers, 4 Sundays, okay? And you will, on every Sunday morning, you will get a link. It will be active for the next 48 hours. You can attempt that paper, okay? And in order to do so, okay, you can fill out the form which I'll be attesting with the video in the description box, okay? I hope you like this video. We'll be meeting soon with one liner type of blood relation questions. And that's it for today. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day.